Hey, this is Life Labs. So in Life Labs, we are going over life outside of school, right? What is the life that your kids have? Like, what is the things that you see your kids do? What are some behaviors that you see your kids do at home? And this is what I want us to go about working through is how to navigate those emotions, how to navigate your emotions, and also how we can be able to get the best response out of our own children. So, have you ever said the saying of how I was raised and then how I see kids raised now is different? It's not different. It's just how we communicate. It's just how we communicate. So, how I was raised, it was more of whatever I said, it was so. There was no ifs, and buts about it. It was whatever mom said, it was so. It was final. Period. Right? Period. But now it's more of a gray area. It's I said so, but then here's how we can go about getting this around the so, right? Well, we can't do that and then say so, and then we say here's how we can go about getting it around or giving another option of so. We can't do that, right? And again, I'm not telling you how to do what you do. I'm just saying what I seen work and what I seen don't work. The one thing that I want you to know is that I'm not saying you're not doing what you're not supposed to be doing as a parent. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is that I'm here to help you on what your child is doing, what I see your child doing, or what I've heard your child doing. And all I'm doing is to come beside you. Now, if you take this information, it's up to you. But I can only tell you how I can help, and I can only help you with what I know, right? So here's how we're gonna do this. Today is about family conflict. Like you may be saying, hey, I don't have no family conflict. Me and my family is good. That's good. I'm not saying something wrong with it. You just said something wrong with it, right? You just said that. I ain't say nothing. All I said, today's message is about family conflict. That's it. Nothing else. Family conflict. So family conflict can be in certain ways, right? But the first way we're going to talk about is communication. Communication of from child to parent. What does that look like? You may be saying, hey, when I tell my son to do something, he doesn't do it. When I tell my daughter, she doesn't do it, but she does it. But she does it in this way, well, I don't like when she do it. What does that look like? That means you tell her once. She's taking her precious time to do something, and then she does it, but it's still not done right. So you have to tell her, go back and do it again. You tell your son, hey, take out the trash. He's taking his precious time, put his phone down, get off of, or send that last message that he just sent, and he's still taking his precious time to go about doing these things. But how often do we say, you know, why are they doing that? Now, these are my kids, you know. As a parent, these are your kids. Their behavior has come from somewhere. Or there's been something that has been allowed for over a period of time that now, as they get older, now we're trying to correct something that we should have corrected back then. That's what I'm saying today. What I'm saying today is that I want us to go about fixing the things that we see our kids do. That you be like, man, I don't like the way they did that. Man, I don't like the way they said that. Man, I don't like the... Here's how you can go about doing that. Handling your family conflict. The way you can go about handling your family conflict is by sitting your family down and having a family meeting. As a husband, as a mom, if there's no husband in the house or there's no male figure in the house, have that family meeting. Here's what a family meeting consists of. Not pointing fingers. Not pointing fingers at all. It's not allowing a child to take control of a meeting and then say, hey, mom, dad, you are not doing this. You are not saying this. That's a one-sided meeting. Now, if it's going in that direction where it's like they're saying to you as a parent, you, it's fine. Take it. Listen to it. Listen to everything that they're saying, right? Listen to everything that they're saying. Now, after they get done venting, after they get done telling you what you've been doing, but they didn't see it, but they don't want to see it, but when you tell them, they act like they don't want to hear you. Here's how you handle that, right? Here's how you go about letting them know about themselves. Here's how you let them know what you have been doing and what's on your plate and how they can help, right? The way you go about doing this is not saying, I know you're not talking to me like that, right? Say, it's fine. I appreciate you venting. I appreciate you doing what you're doing, but here's how I want you to see what I see, right? Here's how I want you to see what I see. I see you come in the house, get on your phone, go straight to your room, not talking, not saying hi, not wanting to say hi, but yet, when I say take out the trash, do the dish, clean up after yourself, clean your room, help your other sibling clean up your room, it's everything. It's everything but sure. Everything but sure, Mom, sure, Dad. I'll go about doing that. I'll go about getting that taken care of. The thing is that frustrates a parent even most is that a kid having a one-sided meeting, but also that said kid who's having a one-sided meeting not really talking about nothing. Not taking accountability for nothing. Not really saying nothing. Now, this is not a parents versus child. This is more of information that you both need. Because parent may have said something in a weird way or in a way they didn't mean, and then later apologize for it, and then the kid may have taken it the wrong way, and then mad at the parent for doing something that they was like mad about what you did, but didn't handle it the right way. So the scale is even right now. The scale is even. So it's not this one doing that one doing this. It's not. It's saying they over here and they have, as parents, have things they must take care of. They not only have one child, and some parents has more than one child. Now it's only not your interest, it's their interest too. It's my interest on top of what I need to take care of for you and the rest of it, right? That's what it goes down. So the goal for family conflict that I want to have today is here are some steps that you can actually take. So if there's family conflict where it seems like the child is not communicating well, or it seems like the parents not communicating well, or it seems like the kids are on totally different pages, right? So if there's teens in the house, it's okay. So the way you can go about handling this, and if things has just been rolling downhill and continue to roll downhill and not going well, here's how we can go about doing that. We can fix that by one, like we're saying, having a family meeting. When we have this family meeting, this is not a one-side meeting. This is what you're doing, what you're not doing. Here's what we are not doing as a collective family, right? We are a team. We're not, I haven't done this, but as a team, we must take accountability for our actions. This is on both sides. Hey, as a parent, you say, hey, this is how I want this meeting to go. I want this meeting to go about going where we both listen to each other, where we not only just talk about the do's and the don'ts and things that's right and things that's wrong, we also talk about things that we can actually fix to be able to be a better family, to come together, to build a relationship, to build a bond. So when you leave school or when you leave high school or you move on, it's more of we have built a community and relationship with each other that we can be able to come back, that you can be able to come back here and want to be here, right? No matter what. So when you have these kind of meetings, it is letting your teenager talk, get all it out, get all of the venting out. After they get all the venting out, do not respond to the venting. That's just how they know how to vent. If you haven't taught them how to control their emotions and talk like a young adult, like a young teenager, this is how they're gonna do it. It sounds like word vomit. It's you, they just spraying right now, right? Just let them know, hey, give me 3 things that's important to you where you felt like I've done you wrong. Now, also give me 3 things that I have done right by you, right? Now, as a parent, when you're hearing this, you let them know where you are. You let them know the things that you are taking care of, what's on your plate, and also your expectations of them. As you let them know your expectations of them, You're also letting know the rules, the boundaries, that this is how this can be fixed. Because right now, the relationship, the communication is not on the same page. Because if we're having a one-sided meeting, if we're having a meeting where it's like spraying everything and everywhere, and it doesn't come out with the outcome that you want as a parent, it should be an outcome what the kid want, because kid don't pay a bill. So it should be more of the outcome that the parent wants, right? Because what the parent wants, it should be what the kid wants, right? Because the parent wants the child to wake up with no issues, go to school with no issues, go to class with no issues, get good grades with no issues, staying after school if the grades is not good with no issues, making a decision, do I need to go to an extracurricular today or study hall with no issues, right? It shouldn't be a thing where I should go to practice instead of study hall. No, I'm going to let my coach know, here's what's happening. I need study hall. I can't go to practice today because of I have allowed my grade to get to a C. You see what I'm saying? The coach will respect that even better. And he would say, hey, no problem. Let your parent know too, also what you're doing. Because it's communication, because after school's out, your parent may be thinking, hey, you're heading straight home. And if that is not the case, then you need to know, your parent need to know, hey, I'm at study hall right after school. So that means he's going to be at school a little longer, right? Now, if the coach has practice or so, say, come after, that means you're going to be at school even longer. So everything must be communicated, because your parent needs to know that. So you don't want to leave the what ifs and maybes. Oh, I thought you should have known what I'd be doing. No, there's no I thought. It should be more of, hey, mom, dad, I knew that I want to let you know that I'm going to be study hall. These are things that must be communicated. It reduces conflict. It reduces issues in home. It reduces things where you don't feel like your parent is not listening. Your parent is listening. You just haven't informed me of your actions. You haven't informed me of your steps that you're making. So this is what I want you to know. That sometimes family conflicts, it's one of those things that family do. But it shouldn't make you run to somebody else. It shouldn't make you do something out of spite to try to make your family or your parent feel some kind of way, right? You see what I'm saying? It's controlling the way that you respond, controlling the way that you act. It is simply coming home and talking to your parents, simply coming home and talking to your child. Not doing drive-by conversations. How was school? Good? Okay, cool. No, it is when they come home. Hey, sit down for a moment. Let me talk to you. Yeah, just sit down for a moment. How was school? What do you like about school? What excited you about school? What you didn't like about school? Why you didn't like it about school? And if they give you the things that they don't like about school, don't interrupt them. Don't interrupt them. Because once you interrupt them, they're going to shut down. They're going to say, oh, they don't want to hear that. Go over here to the friend. I'm going to give that information to the friend. Man, school was terrible. You want all that. So don't stop them when they're going down, well, here's what I didn't like about school lane. Don't stop them. Just let them give them that green light. All right, cool. Yeah, just listen. Because once you listen, what that is going to do is let them really talk to you about things that bothers them. You want that. You want them to open up to you to be able to hear their concerns. They're telling you what they're dealing with, and if you don't want to hear it, they're not going to tell you again. So, all in all, I'm going to leave you with this. Parents, if you don't like your kid's behavior, or your child behavior, or your children's behavior, you can change it. You have the opportunity to change it, but it's called spending time. But it's called stopping what you're doing, whatever task that you're trying to complete when they get home, is stopping what you're doing and invest and turn your body to them. Spending time, sit them on the couch, go to the table, take a walk around the block. Hey, this is what you dealing with? What's going on? How can I help? If you're not doing that, most times your kid is going to resent talking to you because it's a hassle talking to you. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I want you to do, is take your time, listen to your child, give them the best response, to the things that they're telling you about, and really listen to them. Really listen to them. Don't